go live button on YouTube to make it work? Alright, we'll see. Did that work? Ah, it did. It did. Can I hear myself? I can. Now, is that loud enough? That sounds okay. It's a bit of a lag. But that's alright. Hello, Fusion. How do I sound? Do I sound alright? Can you hear me? Am I loud enough? Can you hear me? How are you, Fusion? Good, good. That's what I want to hear. Let's switch over to me. It's me. I am here, and it is the 19th of May, 2022. Fusion was here first. Neptune arriving just in time for the beginning of the stream. We got something a little bit different today. It's gonna be a little bit different. You might have gleaned that from the thumbnail, if you saw it. And I just need to quickly put something in the Discord. So let me drop that in. This is for today's stream. And I'm going to grab a link to the Discord just in case. Invite. Edit. And I'll make this active for the next 6 hours. Cool. So, we are playing Bingo with Pokemon cards. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? It's a little bit different. Why don't I start by explaining the concept? So, you all know how Bingo works, I'm sure. I'm gonna go big mode for this. So I'm sure you all understand how Bingo works. Usually, you get sat down with a scorecard of some kind with a bunch of squares, and the idea is to cross each square out until you get a row. And then you yell out bingo, and then everybody claps, and you win. You gotta head out. No worries, Neptune. You've reached 100 subs. Good news, Greninja. Good news. So, what I thought I would do is try and adapt the idea of playing bingo to playing Pokemon cards. And I think a picture will probably explain that better than I can in just a few seconds. So have a look at that. Which way do I have to move? Have a look at this. I spent last night putting this bingo board together. First, I came up with 25 squares, which you can see up here, and I used some spreadsheet trickery to randomize the position of them all, and that's where you end up. You've got a few different types of squares to cross off, and the idea is that during the stream, we're going to try and hit a row. We want to try and hit a row, and you want to, and the idea of bingo is that you want to try and get your column or diagonal or row done faster than anybody else. So the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to use a timer. You see up in the corner now, I've got a timer. And so when I hit start, we're going to time it and see how quickly we're able to mark off all of the squares here. So what I need to do is I'll have to. So I wonder what happens if I edit this image while it's open. So let's say, for example, I win a game. So the moment I win a game, so I'm just going to increase the size of the brush real quick. How do I do that? Yeah, this will do. So if I win a game, I'm going to cross it out on my screen. Right? And then if I hit save, does that update it? No. How are we gonna do this then, I wonder? So then if I do that, and do this, and do this, yeah, it brings it back in, and it's got a, it's marked out now. So that works. It might be a bit small on the screen, but that's fine. So, I'm going to undo that, save it again. This is so scuffed, to be honest. Because I'm going to be dragging this image in every single time. So, it's going to be a little scuffed, but that's fine. Where did that put it? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, so the idea is that we're going to use only theme decks. Okay, so we're only going to do theme decks. And we're going to try and complete the board. Okay, so if you need this to follow along, only theme decks fusion, only theme decks. So if you want the bingo board to be able to follow along, oh, actually, I know what I should be doing. So what I need to do is remove, so I'll remove that, and then what I have to do is add desktop capture. Yep. So desktop capture, and we're gonna grab the paint version of this. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. This is some streamer trickery that we're doing. Alright, we're gonna do this. Yeah. Gotta put XSplit in front of me so this is like really big on the screen. We're gonna do this. This. And then I think... yeah, cropping, so we can do... Oops. Alright, so what we do is this. It's really annoying because it's not like automatically, or it's like... It's just like kind of annoying to do. Alright, from the left. We're going to do the bottom. Make this look nice. For your viewing pleasure. Yeah, and now I can edit this in real time. I can even like put this to the side while I'm playing. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll try it. Okay? We'll try it. Or maybe I'll just do this for now, and I'll unhide it whenever I'm using it. Okay, so I'm going to set my camera back down to small, and we're going to put this on screen, and then we'll just start, I think. Maybe we give it like 5 more minutes. So I'll go through the rules. All right, only theme decks. Obviously, you can't, like, just line up a game with a friend. You want to, like, just play on the... So you can use, like, tournament matches. You could do versus mode. But I think, like, for the spirit of the bingo board, what I want you to do is play against random opponents in some way. So I want you to be playing versus mode, like on the standard ladder for theme decks. So theme deck ladder, I should say. Or doing tournament matches. You know, you can do either if you want. Otherwise, the rules are, you know, you can... you know, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose unless it's very specific about it. So, like, for example, in the top left-hand corner, you have a square for win a game. So, obviously, you have to win the game. If you win or lose, doesn't really matter. It's as long as you achieve whatever is in the square. And, yeah, you know, if you're playing against a friend, you can kind of game the system a little bit. So, like, some of the ones, like, having 8 energy in play are pretty easy if your opponent is just clicking past turn every turn, so we don't want to do that. Otherwise, it is just whatever the minimum requirement is to complete the objective of the square. As you can see, some of them are pretty easy to do, so for example, inflicting paralysis is just a matter of finding a deck that can inflict that status effect and using it in a game, and then completing the game, right? Well, not completing the game, but just inflicting paralysis. So, you know, that's how you do that square. But some of the other ones might be a lot harder. Like having doing more than 200 damage in one turn might be a lot more difficult. Or having 6 evolution Pokemon in play. So, but yeah, otherwise, I'm happy to say that you can just concede games whenever you want. Like, I don't think that you should be forced to finish a game in order for the square to count, because your opponent could concede at any point as well. So you just don't know, right? So what I'm going to do is, in a few moments, and if you're at home and you're watching, hi Emerald, if you're at home and you're watching and you want to play along, maybe you want to race against me, I invite you to load up PTCGO right now and see if you can get bingo before me. So I'm gonna throw a link in the chat. So this is a Discord link to my Discord. It'll be active for a few hours, so anybody who's watching will be able to participate if they want. I put a copy of the bingo board in there, so you can have it open and you can cross out squares as you go too. So, just for those of you who are coming in just now, I came up with a bunch of categories, things like win conditions and status conditions and all sorts of other stuff, right? Damage, healing, and then created a bunch of squares until I got enough for a 5x5 grid. And then I used a spreadsheet to generate to put these into a list and randomize the order, and then I just put them, you know, 1 through 25. Except for the middle square, which is the well played square. That's pretty much free space. If you can get your opponent to say well played, that you can cross that off. Okay? So it's not truly a free space, but yeah, that's how that middle square works. Alright? So, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the chat. I'm going to start my timer in maybe a couple of minutes. So, are there any questions about the bingo board? Is anybody out there going to play? I think Emerald's keen. So, because of the way that I did it randomly, so randomly assigned the squares, I don't really, you know, some columns and diagonals and stuff might be easier than others, but I guess the idea is that you might accidentally achieve certain squares without really realizing. And this is just my first draft of this. I think what I need to do is put in squares where you don't have control. So, like, for example, I could have squares based on what my opponent does, and that would make things more exciting. But we can save that for a version 2, right? Version 2 could be something like, my opponent uses Dragonite's ability, right? Or, my opponent attacks with Palpitoad. Or something like that. My opponent, you know, does something. And so, like, those things you don't have control over, and those kinds of things would make the bingo board more exciting. I thought for a first draft, we'll just go with what I've got, and maybe we'll tweak it in future, and maybe we can do this on other nights too. Fusion asks, what's a donk? A donk means you, what that means is it's kind of like a unofficial Pokemon term for winning via your opponent having no Pokemon left in play. So, the true spirit of a donk is that your opponent starts the game with one Pokemon in play, and they never get another Pokemon in play, and you win by knocking out their only Pokemon. So that is my definition of a donk. If it's a mid-game bench out, like your opponent runs out of Pokemon in play, but they manage to bench more than one, for the purpose of this, I'm going to say that that's not a donk. That is a you know, no Pokemon remaining in play victory instead. So let's see if there's any others that I need to clarify. A gust effect is any effect that moves the position of your opponent's active Pokemon. So, but you are the one that gets to choose. So I won't say that something like Escape Rope. In my mind, that's not a Gust effect. Gust effect is something like Guzma, where you get to choose. Alright. What else? What else? Well played, the middle one is your opponent has to use the well played message. Yeah, and I think that's it. I think I would say that is that. I'm just going to adjust the cropping a little bit. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. I'm going to count us in, and we'll start. Emerald, are you ready? Because I think Emerald's gonna play, and we're gonna race to see who wins. Opponent using well played, yeah. You think they're all pretty clear? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So, I'll just count us in. I'm going to be using a timer. So if anybody out there is watching the VOD and you want to play, please, load up PTCGO, and maybe you just need to screenshot the bingo board. Alright, Emerald's still loading in, so we're going to give him a moment. We'll give him a moment. Still loading in. That's alright. How are we all doing? Let's have a look at my available decks. Maybe we can scout what decks I have. I have 5,000 coins at the ready. So, I'm alright there. We've got 10 theme decks to work with. And we could buy 10 more. So, I think we're okay if we need to switch up what we've got available to us. Soaring Storm is going to be a pretty common deck, right? So I think having access to fighting and lightning Pokemon would be good for us. We do have Towering Heights. That's got some fighting Pokemon, right? The Palpitoad and the Garchomp. And Soaring Storm itself has lightning Pokemon. I do have this deck, but it's not very good. We want to be able to resist as well. So what resists lightning? There's not very many Pokemon that do they? We actually... So for resistances, I know that resistances are more of the thing in the newer theme decks. So we might have to play like some of the Zacian theme deck, for example. Or any of the other, like, new theme decks. Let's have a look. Let's do some... I don't really want to scout very much, because I kind of want to, like, try and figure out all this stuff as we go. So... I do own this theme deck, I'm pretty sure. Wow, the water Pokemon have no resistances. What? Alright. Put this up on screen again. Wait, where is it? Oh, I minimized it? That's why? Ah. Okay. Oh, that's handy. I can just, like, I can do that. Oh. Well, look, you can always, time yourself, Emerald. I think I better get started. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of time to finish the stream. So, I'm gonna count us in. Alright. So. Let me get the alarm. Alright. 5. Wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. So you should see up in the corner. Yeah, it's starting to count up. So. Now, let's have a look quickly at the bingo board. We've got win a game, paralysis, 300 damage is pretty hard. So remember, you can do diagonals, you can do rows and columns. This one in the middle is pretty easy. And I think that this diagonal is pretty easy too. So like win a game, hit for weakness, well played, heal 20, put more than one energy into play on one turn. So almost all of those you could do with Soaring Storm, especially because the mirror match is so common. So let's try it. Let's go into theme and we'll pick Soaring Storm and see what happens. I better minimize this now. Alright, we got the mirror match, so that's going to give us a few on the board. Alright, Tails. Can I show the board one last time? I will. There it is. It's also in the Discord if you need it. Yeah, so originally I wanted to do this with Standard, but I never quite got around to constructing the board for Standard format. And I thought that doing it for theme decks would be a little more, would make it a little more accessible for the average player as well. So what we want to do is put Dragonite away, and I think Pidgey is a good choice here. Grab Pidgey. So we're attaching, and then we hit done. Over to our opponent. While their turn is going, we can study the board a little bit. Yeah, go, Emerald. Go. So what options do I have? Yeah, I think that diagonal is probably the quickest one. I think in future I'm not gonna have like a freebie square, because it's like accessible so many ways. So if it's like an easy square, there's a good chance that there'll be like an easy row on that diagonal. Alright, so here we're just going to go Lightning. It's a good opportunity to play Cynthia here, because we don't really value the other two cards that we have in hand. That blows. Knuckle Punch. Alright, have we hit anything yet? Win a game. No. So there's so many that you have to try and like keep track of. Alright, collect. Putting the Pidgey active is not necessarily the greatest from our opponent. Let's Cynthia here. Ooh, we get the Pidgeotto, that's good. Let's airmail. I'll take Chincho, because we do have a Lantern in hand as well, so that's great to develop our board with. Thunderous Tornado, while I'm not getting the damage spread, we are taking a knockout on a Pidgey, which can be quite crucial. Our opponent is racing towards a Dragonite, however, so we do need to develop our board a little bit faster. If our opponent manages to go Dragonite, Energy Attach, and then Ability, we're in trouble. Because we don't have very much to show for our board so far. Alright. So here comes the Dragonite, Hurricane Charge. And they got the turn 3 Dragonite. Wow. Pretty strong from our opponent. I don't know if I can afford to lose the Dratini. Let's go Howl. You crossed the box off? What'd you get? This is hard. This is hard. What are we gonna do? Let's go ML. I'm gonna take Pidgeot. Ah, you evolved to remove weakness. Good square. I'm going to come here. Doing some shenanigans. What we need is something like Grimer. Let's attach an energy here. Collect. Dragonite, but no Dragonair. We may not win this game. But we'll see. Just made the text for the number a bit clearer. Might make it a little smaller and move it just below the buttons there, so it's a bit easier to view while I'm playing. Alright. I'm going to lead in with the Pidgey. Let's go Pidgeot. Need to go Howl. Let's go Howl. Alright, ML1. Got too many Dratinis now, I don't need them. ML2. Take the Bug Catcher. Well, at least we get a KO next turn via the Lantern, right? Put down Chincho, and I think we're going to put down Dratini as well. So it's a bit unfortunate that we lose the Pidgeotto here, but, yeah, that's fine. We'll get there. We're not gonna get this done in one game. Hit for weakness, prevent all damage, 18 damage counters. That one's kind of random. So my thinking with the 18 damage counters one is using something like Palpitoad to set up your own board. With this deck, with Soaring Storm, you can get 4 out of 5 squares in one go if you do the diagonal from win a game to put more than one energy into play in one turn. Alright, they're shoring up their numbers. Good. Take Lantern here. No worries, Fusion. We'll see you when we see you, huh? Alright, big draw. With the Bug Catcher. We do get that Dragonair, which is super nice for our prospects. Take the Thunderous. I sort of wanted to keep the Tate and Liza, because it is a good card, right? It is pretty important. Alright, we'll hit done. You returned a card from discard pile to hand? You're beating me! And I started before you! Uh-oh. You might have a faster strategy than mine. I should have put Donk as the middle square. That would have been good. Alright, let's do this. Let's use ML. ML again. So, now I kind of wish that I kept Pidgeotto. How are we going to play this out? Because I do value the Lanterns quite a lot. So, I think I'm going to go Hurricane Charge. And just go Gust. So what this does is it brings it down to a damage threshold where Lantern should be able to get it done without discarding energy. Which is what I sort of want. Alright, they're using up their energy to retreat. That's fine with me. So here comes the Thunderous. It will get the KO. Take the energy and we'll move it over here. Take the energy. Flipped heads for Timer Ball. Yeah, that counts. That counts. So let's go Lantern here. So, it's funny, I kind of want to use Thunderous here. I mean, there's no reason not to bench it, right? Let's do ML first. Dragonair, cool. This is going to end up being a long game, which is... It's not fantastic. Let's power up Thunderous. Let's use Fan Club. We want that one. Take that one, I guess. I mean, all we're doing now is we're thinning the deck a bit, so... Lightning Strike. Yes. A little bit overkill on the lightning attached to the lantern, but that's okay. You never know. Our opponent does have a bit of a lead on us though, which is somewhat annoying. Maybe they don't have energy because they discarded a lot. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good for them. Now, if I could just get a switch into hand. We want the water energy here. We need balance. The energy's out. I think I'm going to take the fan club and thin our deck by 1. Attach. Hurricane charge. Take 1 more lightning and attach. I'm going to use energy recycle system now. Put 3 lightning back. Because we do need to try and draw into them, right? Take the KO on Grimer without discarding. And now we're 3 for 3. We've evened up the game. I still haven't crossed off anything on the bingo board though, which is a little concerning. We're like 15 minutes in, and we haven't crossed anything. I mean, I'm not rushing so much. I'm going through the motions of the game, trying to keep the bingo board in mind. All right. I might have to switch to Towering Heights. You put your opponent to sleep. That's a square. Emerald, your board is looking pretty good. I have multiple energy attached. Ah, yes, you're right. I completely forgot. I'm glad someone's paying attention. So we can bring this up. Where is it? More than 1 energy in a turn, right? We've got 1 crossed off the board. So oh, I had that up before, right? Yeah. Alright, to knock this thing out, we can use Thunderous. The only problem with Thunderous is I don't have any lightning energy at the moment. So we're gonna have to try and get lucky here. Catcher. Good. And airmail as well. I'm gonna put the Titanizer in hand just because the option is always good. I'm going to attach 1 energy. You know what? How many energy are in their discard pile? 8 and 6, 14. They have 3 in play. They still haven't used Fisherman though. Fisherman could be upcoming. But, see, there is a play where we could retreat our Thunderous, right? So we do Hurricane Charge. And then use Hurricane Charge again and attach 1 more energy. Right? And then we could retreat. And try and leave the Lantern stranded. You're panicking? I wouldn't be panicking. It sounds like you're gonna set a really quick time. I'm out here challenging everybody to try and beat my time. But I don't think I'm even gonna win this game. Unless my opponent prized Fisherman. I gotcha! I gotcha. Is our other Tornadus is in the discard pile, right? Oh man, Pidgeot would be so funny. Hit our opponent with the Pidgeot. That would be so funny. I'm gonna use Thunderous Tornado again. Now what's interesting about this board is I can knock out the Pidgeys with the Chinchou. Although I don't know if I have another Chinchou in the deck. Not sure. Do I have 8 energy? No. 7. Whiff? Whiff? You can't have very many energy left. Okay, we won. We won a game. But we missed out on a bunch of these squares. We didn't get to hit for weakness. Didn't get a well played. We didn't get the energy in play. No donk. We didn't get this square. 6 evolutions? I don't think so. Alright. I'm gonna switch. We're gonna play Towering Heights. Towering Heights can fulfill... No, I don't know if you can heal with Towering Heights. I know Blazing Volcano has one of the healing cards, the Malasada. Alright, looks like we're gonna open with Throw. It's not the greatest card to be opening with. Let's see how it goes. Some alright choices on our board. We're up against Slugma. The Charizard deck. I'm going to attach. I'm gonna Lily here. Just a rare opportunity to be able to use it, right? Your opponent conceded. How many squares have I got so far? 2. It's not great. $20 so far on the clock, and I don't have too much to show for it. Fusion, you're back. Well, let's give you an update. I've won a game, and I've put more than 1 energy into play. That was what I got from my first game. I probably should have used this straight away. Oh. So we want Timpole. I think we want Gibble. Yep. Groudon's attack counts. I think I'm just going to attack with Throw here. While we develop our board. Opponent's got the U-turn. Alright, we're yawning. So sleepy. Alright, we got the switch. So I'm going to play Bug Catcher here and see what we draw. 2. So I don't need 2 throws set up. What I could do is attack with Palpitoad. And that will set up the throw. To be able to get stuff done. So let's do this. And this will also get the KO on Slugma. So it gets the party started a little quicker. Ultra Prism Empoleon. So this year Mega could be a problem if they manage to get all the energy. Ouch. That's alright. We got Throw incoming. Palpitoad's done its job. You got the Donk? Really? You're playing very fast. Okay, we'll bench Timpole here. We can attach an energy. It's a good opportunity to Cynthia. I'm going to do it. We haven't got too much in the hand that we sort of need to hang on to. Bench Groudon here, develop the board a little bit. Shoulder Throw. Throw is really quite nice. The amount of damage that it can put out. Leon? Okay. Alright. Alright, buddy. No, so the rule that I put in place for donking is that your opponent is not allowed to play any other Pokemon for it to be like in the spirit of a donk. Because a donk is when your opponent fails to... Let's play Bug Catcher. It's when your opponent fails to find another Pokemon. We got any we can cross off? We have 4 energy in play. That's not enough for the 8 energy in play square. 2 prizes in 1 turn was very close in that last game. Our opponent just decided they didn't want to play out the last turn. Kind of annoying. Annoying that I need to set that up myself. I think I put Groudon active. Yeah, Gibble. Let's play Howl. Get some more cards. Yeah, there we go. Palpitoad. Groudon. Let's use Drought. 1, 2. Now, unfortunately, we've already crossed off the multiple energy in 1 turn square. So, that one's done. You had a polite opponent. Maybe it's actually the hardest square. You could sit there spamming well played at your opponent to see if you can get them to say it back to you. Ooh, okay. Cynthia. Oh, I should have attached an energy, hey. Yep. I'm so close to having 8 energy in play, I could throw this game. It's like kind of tempting. Yeah, let's do it. Let's Drought. Take the energy. Let's put him on Palpitoad. Alright, so we can cross the 8 energy in play square off the board. That's done. They were amazed at your 200 damage from Garchomp. Yeah. Well played. We can look at it here while our opponent's thinking. 2 prizes on 1 turn. You could do that with Blazing Volcano. Haven't had a chance to apply weakness yet. Alright. They want to keep that Yen Mega alive. It's fine. Ooh, Bulldoze. Alright, we'll go Bulldoze. Let's put Lily at the top. I'm tempted to retreat the Groudon. What is this weak to? Grass? Not great. Alright, we'll try moving. So the reason why I was tempted is because we could get the 18 damage counters on your side of the board square, which if you don't know, so 10 damage equates to 1 damage counter, so 18 damage counters is 180 damage. So that's one of the squares. We could have gone for that. I'm choosing not to here. Alright, our opponent takes KO. They are keeping themselves in this game. They very much want to win. I applaud that. What do we want to bulldoze to the top here? What would be useful? Probably just another draw card, to be honest. You forgot to keep your laptop on charge? Oh no. Is it time for an upset, maybe? So this is not going to be enough damage on its own. So I'm not going to discard anything because they resist us. I played this deck, Towering Heights, hoping I would face Soaring Storm. Doesn't look like it's happening. Take my time to catch up, yeah. Yeah. I need it. Alright. Seismitoad is also weak to grass. I don't know if I've got very much that can handle it. So now we can howl. We'll draw into the throw. Alright. Overslice. Discard an energy. We're getting there. App not responding, that's not good. Alright, let's see. Them's fighting types certainly are. Oh, we have a lot of damage on our side of the board. No, why would you retreat? Bro. Alright. I I mean, I could BM a little. Oh no, I misclicked. It appears I'm weak to that. That is true. I want my opponent to do a little bit more damage. Come on, do U-turn. This is like kind of BM. Alright, they're not cooperating. They're not cooperating. Oh, we could engineer an interesting board here. So we're kind of losing on purpose. Alright, so we can go reverse shoulder throw. So our opponent will get to 1 prize remaining. Right? And the idea is then we'll be able to get the bingo board square for win with 1 prize remaining on their side. We can't empty out our deck anymore, so we're not going to get the win with no cards remaining. At least I don't think so. Let's see. Well, we've got the 18 damage counters, so let's do that before we forget. Where is it? 18 damage counters. Done. Oh, we got the you have a good deck. We got the you have a good deck. Alright, reverse shoulder throw. We'll just have to play it out like that. Wait, you have a good deck is not the emote that I need. I need well played. I need them to say well played. You'll get there, Emerald. You'll get there. Have we done any of the others? We haven't resisted anything. We haven't put anything... Oh, we actually did this earlier. We did that square earlier as well because we used Energy Recycler. I forgot about that one. So they know that they need to put Yen Mega active and pass. This turned out to be like a really odd... a really odd game. Because I'm throwing it at the end in order to obtain a certain position on purpose. But now I might lose. So, which deck has Energy Recycler? It's, oh, not Recycler. It's the one that's in the Dragonite deck. You know, the trainer, like the item that puts energy back into your deck. So this is hard. So like I need to win here, but I'm not sure if I can. Because Avenging Aura Overslice is not going to cut it. So I think I lose. I don't have anything that can survive that. That's like a basic Pokemon. Right? Oh, we can win with Mew. Heck yeah. Dude, I'm so smart. Come on, give me well played. Yes! We got it! Alright. Well played is my free space. Well played is my free space. Alright, we got it. We got that one. And what else did we win with? This square. Baited and outsmarted. It was a little bit. We did artificially make that game a bit more exciting. Alright, we gotta think about, like, the decks that are meta at the moment and what, like, resists them, because I can't believe I've not hit for weakness or resisted any attacks so far. I don't know. I think that I'm just gonna go Blazing Volcano. Polite? Yeah, so polite. So... I'm going pretty good on the diagonal here. This diagonal's going alright. Seems like you're not a great Pokemon master. Well, you know, I don't claim to be very many things. Alright, so we're up against Soaring Storm again. It's this player again. What can we do in this matchup? So, my only goal in this game is to play the Malasada. Let's go Energy and hit done. We're gonna team hunt with Houndour. Hopefully we draw into something like Nest Ball. It's gonna be really hard to use attack order in this match, purely because they're able to maintain a really large hand size. So let's go Kahili. Practicing G. Heck yeah. I kind of want to try and keep cards in hand, but it's also important for me to put energy to the board as well. Now, looking at what they've got in play at the moment, they don't really have a way to knock out the Houndour next turn. So I think I'm going to attach another Fire Energy and then use Team Hunt. Ooh, we can also get the Gust effect square this game with Guzma. So, Tori, you're going to enter that Street Fighter tournament, right? In June? Speaking of fighting games, I'm keen on trying DNF Duel when it comes out. I'm really interested in playing that game, because it's kind of like Granblue, but like just wacky. And it's going to have good netcode, which is the main reason why I stopped playing Granblue. Alright, we're at 42 minutes. We've crossed off 7 squares. Still a while to go. If you feel confident. Yeah. The Grappler. I'm not sure what fighter I want to play. Just try them all, see what happens. They all seem pretty funny. I like Hitman. I don't know, they all seem like really cool. They all seem really cool. I like the way the game plays. Because to me it's kind of like, oh, we got the Malasada, so we can do that square. So we can go Malasada. So that's a heal 20, right? Yeah, healed for 20. So we can go That one. Now we just need a hit for weakness on something and we're good to go. I'm gonna go smooth over. What do we need here? Our board's not looking great. Timer ball? I don't know. I'm gonna do this. Guzma. What would be annoying? Let's go Tornadus. Put Torchic up. And so now we'll use Singe. Very close. So we did get the Gust effect, so let's cross that off the board. I really want to get that burn. We want to inflict burn. Where is it? Wait, have I not got burn on this board? I don't think I do. What? Alright. So we'll take smooth over and put... Let's put TV reporter on top. And I'm gonna hold on to the other cards in hand. Alright, Singe. Oh, right. Burn is not on the board for some reason. Burn's not on the board. What? All the other ones, you got paralysis, you got confusion, poison, sleep. Hey anime, how you going? Bench him? Jeez, I'll try. Alright, so what do we need to draw here? Combustion. So now we can retreat. This deck's so hard to play. Attack operation. Bench it, I'm trying. I'm trying, Alex. How are you? Yeah, I don't know why I forgot about burn. I got all the other statuses. Oh. It be what it is. Alright, no lightning? Ugh, come on, man. Come on, man. Got a lot of damage on our side of the board. Alright. So, I've got no way to, like, draw straight from the top. I got energy in the discard pile, right? Yeah. So I don't need to discard with Shuckle. What I could do is set up for attack operation. Oh! Dude, I did not... I meant to... Okay, we're gonna lose the combustion. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. Okay. We'll go... TV reporter again. And we'll just have to hit done. So annoying. Parents playing Kyogre. Alright. Attack operation's not gonna work for us now. So our opponent's gonna get too many cards in hand. I really hope that they whiff an attachment here. So if they don't get Dragonite, then we're okay. Alright. Alright, we're in business. Because now we can smooth over and put something like Switch on top. Yep. And then we TV Reporter. We'll discard the Slugma. Switch. Alright, we're gonna go for a bit of a long play here. We're gonna do a long play. We'll attach. I'm going to abandon using attack operation. We're gonna use Nasty Plot instead. And I take the grass. Because next turn, we're gonna use Shuckle. If they whiff the energy here, that's fantastic for us. It would be amazing. It's really hard to believe that they haven't hit, like, everything, though. Unbelievable. Their energy is just stuck in a really awkward spot. Can we get 6 evolution Pokemon in play? We would need for the Shuckle to get knocked out and to replace it with evolution Pokemon across the board. That one's a pretty hard one to achieve, harder than you'd think. Alright. Let's see if the Lantern gets stuck again. That would be interesting. Ooh, Nest Ball is going to help. We're going to take Entei, put her on the bench. Attach here, Mikago, and we want Blaziken on top. We need to draw it because we're going to use Energy Drink. Oh no, wait, Energy Drink doesn't search it from the deck. I'm so dumb. Okay, we can do this. 2 energies. Good. So we'll use Fire Starter. Attach an energy, and then we'll go Energy Drink. I haven't taken double KOs, have I? Or have I? You won? Wow, well done, Emerald, even with all of your technical difficulties. So which row did you win on? Like what 5 squares did you get? Tell us which ones you won with, Emerald. Right, you won a tourney with the throw deck. Yeah, congrats. Well done. So I'm still working on it. My time might be a bit more lenient. All I need to do is hit for weakness now. So a strategy for me could be to actually just concede the last column. This one. Wow, well done then. Wait, have I flipped a coin at any point? I don't think so. No, the decks that I played... Oh, no, I did flip a coin. to recover from sleep. So I should cross that one off. But I haven't sort of done any of the others. So what I should be doing here is actually conceding this game on purpose. Like, yeah. I should concede. I'm going to. Because I want to hit for weakness. I did Singe. True. That one too, yeah. Yeah, you're paying better attention than me. So that person got a freebie win off me. What I should be doing now is... Okay, so if I expect to face something like Soaring Storm, I should be playing Towering Heights. Maybe? I mean, I could just, like, keep conceding until I get a matchup where I can hit for weakness. That's probably, like, the fastest strat at this point. Okay. What is in that deck? Unified Minds. So I think that one has Malamar in it, right? I don't think I hit Malamar for weakness. I really want to get the diagonal. Let's just wait and see what other Pokemon come out for our opponent. Because we could also get, like, the Donk win and stuff like that. Weak to Metal. Alright, Energy Pass. See if they bench any Pokemon. Yep, okay. Well, we could hit that for weakness. Oh, sorry, I've got the bingo board on screen. My apologies. Whoops. Oh, Tauros, yeah, we can hit that for weakness too. Okay, so this might be a good matchup for us. You put your method on Discord? Okay. Yeah, your route. Your bingo board route would be interesting. Interesting sound effect? I guess because it's a fairy Pokemon? Let's go Howl. Oh no. Scythe. It's kind of weird. What's going on with our draw here? I really don't want to get donked. Okay. 51 minutes, pretty quick. It would have been even faster if you didn't have computer problems. This will be a fun video when we cut it up and put it up on the channel. Energy acceleration in my theme deck format? Come on, buddy. Alright. Ooh, there we go. Need Garchomp. Technolizer. Shuffle, draw 5. Yep. Let's do this. Put Groudon down just in case. Overslice. Don't need to discard for it. Alright, if we're lucky, we might finish the bingo board in less than 1 hour. It's very close. It's very, very close. Alright, alright. How comes out? Hearing, draw 1 card. Cheeky. All I need is for my opponent not to retreat. Or if they do retreat into something other than the Malamar. Come on. Come on, I want to try and get it before 1 hour. Come on, dude. Okay. Berserker Tackle. Alright, I think we got it. I think we got it. Alright, we just did this. Draw some cards. We're gonna retreat the Garchomp. And then attack with Throw. Yep. Hit for weakness. 59-20. Is going to be our final time. Where is it? Bingo! 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 GG. Alright, let's play out the rest of this game, and then we'll review the bingo board and see how we did. 59 minutes, not too bad. I really wasn't sure how this was going to go, whether it was going to be like really quick, or if I was going to be here for like 3 hours trying to finish it. I'm glad that it can be done in a reasonable amount of time. Yeah. And, you know, anytime I want to do this, I'll just shuffle the board a bit more, and anybody can play it. You know? So looks like Emerald beat us by a few minutes. Bingo. Alright, we'll go Bugcatcher here. Tails. Very paltry draw there, but that's fine. Shoulder Throw. Knock out the Mesprit. Do get the energy that we need for the second Garchomp. Throw is doing some work. And so, like, even though that diagonal seems easy to achieve, it's only for this iteration of the bingo board, because I can shuffle the squares, and whatever comes out, comes out. And, you know, you might end up with a really difficult board next time to try and finish. Alright, big attack from the Necrozma. We can put up Garchomp. Put an energy down. And then we'll just Overslice, discard the energy. It's not going to be enough, but it's certainly going to put the pressure on. It's a bit worrisome though, because they get to power up their second attacker fairly easily, thanks to Malamar. It's a pretty interesting deck. This theme deck. What's it called? Called Hidden Moon, maybe? I can't remember what this one's called. Alrighty. Let's go an energy down. Do this. Now, this is gonna look weird, but I'm gonna retreat to Groudon and then switch. So we can Lily for 1 card. Excellent. Go Timpole. Overslice. Done. How much damage is this doing? 160 potentially. Yikes. Is this weakness energy? Weakness guard? Wow. Good thing the Tauros didn't have weakness guard energy attached. Jeez. That's funny. Some of these routes are a little bit more difficult. Like like this bottom line would be pretty hard mode. Alright, so they're using the barrier attack. I'm not sure if that's like the right play. Not sure about that, hey. But, you know, that's fine. I think I will wait on this hand. Because it's pretty good. And Groudon will hopefully carry us through the rest of the game. We'll have to see. Ooh, retreating. Scared, mate. Scared. Where you going? Avenging Heart. Oh. Air Slash would get the KO though. Although that was a manual retreat, so they need a switch to make anything happen this turn. Let's see if they've got it. You can't retreat, mate. You can't. It's done. Well played, question mark? Mate, you can't retreat, you already did. Tate and Liza! Good supporter. Good supporter. Train slap though. And I got ideas for the next version of this bingo board. I got ideas. Alright, let's go. Energy. Seismic Toad. And then we're gonna go Cynthia. Okay. So what I want to do is get Palpitoad online. So this. We need the Timpole. Put it down. Let's go Bulldoze. What are we going to put to the top? Probably Switch. Do need Switch here. Gives us the opportunity to attack with Groudon next turn as well. And then we'll use Trembling Ground here. Very good. Now what? Now, what will you do? Soul Valley. It's pretty cool. Avenging Heart's pretty cool. Much better in, like, standard, I guess, because you could go for a much bigger Avenging Heart if your opponent knocks out something a lot bigger. We just win here, actually. So, if your opponent knocks out, like, a 2-prizer. Well played. GG, GG. Alright, so we finished the bingo board in less than an hour. I would say that that is an achievement. That was pretty cool. Come on. Alright, let's review the board. And I'll make it, ooh, ×2, Vice ×2. Let's go this one. And let's have a look at this board. So what we end up, so we ended up doing the diagonal there, right? I want to put myself in, yeah, it's fine. So we got the diagonal there. win game, hit for weakness, opponent uses well played, heal 20 or more HP, and put more than one energy into play in one turn. So even when I was generating the board last night, I was trying not to look at the squares too much because I wanted to go into it, you know, as blind as I could, knowing that I would know somewhat because I was the one creating the board in the first place. And even at a glance, that diagonal is sort of like the easiest one. Donking in the theme deck, with theme decks, is like, it's like easy and hard at the same time. I suppose if you play enough games, eventually you get an opponent that'll open one basic Pokemon and 6 energy, and they'll lose if that happens. And then you could get a donk that way. 2 prizes on 1 turn is a little bit tricky. You can do it with cards like Tornadus in Soaring Storm, or Blaziken in the Blazing Volcano theme deck. Basically, Pokemon that hit the bench is what you want to try and achieve that square. Winning with no cards in deck remaining is like a little tricky. I think that Soaring Storm is probably the best deck to try and achieve that one with, because you've got the Pidgeotos to continually draw cards out of your deck. Prevent all damage done by an attack, you would achieve that one with the Charizard deck, the one with Rapidash. So I think that's Roaring Resolve. There'll be other Pokemon that can do that as well, but Rapidash should be your best bet for that square. More than 200 and more than 300 damage in 1 turn. Oh, I'll have to review the tapes, but I might have also got this one when I hit for weakness as well. So, when I got that one. So, I have to review the tapes. I might have got both in one go. And of course... Ooh, what have I done there? Yeah. And of course, if you get this one, then you're going to get this one at the same time. And you're probably also getting this one as well. Right? Evolving to remove status effect is pretty easy. Well, it's not easy because it's one of those ones that you can't really manufacture for yourself. So I think the next version I do of the Theme Deck Bingo board, it's gonna have more of those. We want to have more squares where you don't have a lot of control over making it happen. You want like really random ones where like it's like your Pokemon gets knocked out due to weakness, or your opponent does something, like your opponent uses 2 abilities in 1 turn, or something like that, right? Okay, your opponent has more than 10 cards. You know, things like that where you can't... It's difficult for you to influence the outcome, but... And that means that because they're a little bit more random in when they come up, they can open up opportunities for certain rows and columns where if you're playing with somebody else, you're playing against an opponent in the Theme Deck Bingo board, you might have scenarios that can't come up for both. So basically, what I think makes this fun is when it's difficult to solve because of emergent variables. And an emerging variable would be something like your opponent playing a theme deck that doesn't commonly come up and randomly crosses off a square. So something that I could put in is like, opponent is playing this theme deck, or opponent is playing a theme deck from this block, or something like that. Right? Things like that. So I think this was a great first draft for what a theme deck bingo board could look like. I think the next one I want to do is for standard format. I think that would be really fun. And yeah, that's about all I've got to say for that. That was really enjoyable. I'm really glad that I got to do this, because I've been thinking about doing a bingo board for a long time. So yeah. Alright, well, look, if you're watching this on YouTube, in the VOD or in the curated video that I'll no doubt do for this one in time to come. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next live stream or video. So take care, goodbye, and see you next time. Alright, it's free time now. What do we want to do? Because we finished the bingo board. Scott, are you up for some testing? If you're still around, we can do some standard format. See if you're online. There you are. Up for games. We want to make the big Vice screen go small. I might just record like a bit very quickly just to introduce the bingo board. So, anime. If Scott doesn't get back to me, sure we can play as well. Hang on. Oh, there's two of me. That's a bit scary. Wait. Where's the other one? No? Jeez. So disorganized. Give you half an hour. I may not be streaming in half an hour, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright. Though that doesn't mean that we can't play in half an hour. I just might not be live. Alright, so I'm just going to do an intro for the bingo board, and then we'll play some games. Okay, Anime? So, hi everyone, it's Vice here. Or, I should say, Whooper Gang. It's Vice here. I'm here with a bit of a different video. So what I thought I'd try today is try and play theme decks. How do you describe it? So I need to write a script for myself. So what I tried today. So we're doing a theme deck bingo board. Yeah. So. G'day Whooper Gang, it's Vice here. I'm here with a bit of a different video. So what I thought I'd try and do today is play bingo on PTCGO. You might be wondering how that works. Well, what I've done is, and I'll put this on screen for you, is I've created a bingo board, 25 squares here, with different achievements that you're trying to get in-game. So, we've got 25 squares on the bingo board, and each of them relate to some type of action or outcome in the game. Some of them might be winning a game, inflicting a status condition, or some other action within the game to for you to complete. And so, of course, with the bingo board, the goal is to try and get 5 squares in a row, either diagonally across or up and down, crossed off. And so what I've got upcoming for you is a hypercut of my first go at playing bingo on Pokemon TCG Online. So look, if you enjoy these different types of videos, please consider liking, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and look, I'll see you in the next live stream or video. So take care, goodbye, and enjoy the video. Alright, so that was a bit random. I couldn't really decide what I wanted to say properly. Why does it always do that to me? Close that. I really need to put these three together. Anyway, here I am. We can play if you like. Oh, why did I put that on screen? That's annoying. I hope it didn't put that on during the recording. Turn one opponent scoop. Hey, go on, Ty. Oh. Ty, I'm gonna buy Palkias. I think that's what I'm gonna play in Melbourne. What is this? Hand, bro. Alright. This is not a great opening, but we'll see. Fluff gets in the way. That it do. Very bad start. Very bad start. Not good. Not good. Alright, just updating the stream title a little bit. So we can do this. We can grab Quick Ball. Alright. We're not going to use Medicham. At least not for now, right? And we go Arceus. Okay, energy switch. Put the energy onto Arceus over here. Money. Astral Radiance is out on the 24th, yeah. Yikes, bro. Yikes. Alright, we're gonna hit done. At least going for the 3-turn Arceus V. Hey! Don't you crushing hammer me. Oh my gosh. Boo! Crushing hammer, boo! It's alright. Part of the game. Sometimes it doesn't work, you know? Yeah, it would have been nice to playtest the bingo board more. But I thought the longer I put it off, the less likely I'm ever going to be motivated to do it. So I just wanted to do it and at least be the first person that I know of who has tried integrating bingo into a session of Pokemon TCG, you know? My inspiration for it actually comes from Smash. So there's a YouTube channel for the Golden Guardians Smash team. So those are players like PPMD, Nun, not sure who else. That might, there's more, Toph, and those are the three main ones that I think of anyway when I think of Golden Guardians. And they did a video where they played, they had a bingo board, and they were just playing Slippy unranked. And I thought, that's really cool. Let's just take that idea and use it for ourselves. Alright, Fluffball Star comes out. Let's do this. I want the Dark Energy on the Arceus, right? Incense. Inteleon. Okay. So. We got Training Court. Probably net. So that we can reuse the Inteleon. So let's do this. Let's do Starbirth. Grab ourselves one of these. And I'm gonna grab one of these. Why not? It's Direflame. Get rid of this. And we'll just grab a second Arceus, I guess. Because they're pretty strong. Trinity Nova. I'll keep the energy in the deck just in case. Alright, Whimsicott's gonna be a bit of a struggle. But we'll be alright, we'll get there. The V-Star powers are off the board now, so that's good. Oh, I totally forgot to use Scoop Up Net. Oops. Alright, that was a good outcome for us. Surviving. Hey, wait. What happened to my energy? Wait. Bro. What? Where'd my energy go? It's alright. Do I have Switch? Yes. Yes. That's not good. Oh, Energy Switch would have worked well here too. Bro, what do I do? Boss's orders or something, maybe? I use boss's orders while I figure out my life. Okay? We'll just use boss's orders. While I sort my life out. Alright, hit done. What have you got, mate? What have you got? Well, Theme Deck Bingo is pretty fun. I'm hoping it makes for good YouTube content. Makes me want to skip editing the single prize lightning just to focus on getting it out. Hey, I really like your description of your route, Emerald. That was cool. Alright, here comes the Whimsicott. Our opponent's going to be Whimsicotting for the rest of the game, which is a bit of a worry. We can't really do anything about these EXP shares. This is a bit of a worry. No energies? Alright, let's do this. Yep. There's no other I probably could have put a Sobble in play. What else do I want? Something like Clara, maybe? There's no dark energy left in the deck. Funny. Or any energy. Full stop. I don't need to play anything. I think... No, we'll hold that as well. Tree Nova. Alright, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. We might be able to win just via boss's orders, right? So, if our opponent doesn't evolve the Whimsicott V, then there's a route to victory where we just go boss. Okay, so now we knock out the Crobat, we get KO'd ourselves, and then we ideally Clara for Moltres. And then we just need another energy. Well, it's not enough, is it? Oh, it is if we have Choice Belt. So a belted Galarian Moltres will get the KO at 4 prizes taken. Because it'd be 20 plus 30 plus 200. And it has 250 HP, no resistance to Dark. So that's how we're going to win this matchup. Alright, it's very annoying that we got Marnied. Very annoying. You use the energy search. Okay, alright. Let's put the dark energy into our hand then. And we'll play Clara here. We'll take Medicham and Moltres. And a dark. We'll do this. 1, 2. We'll just hit done. Alright, this game's gonna be close. It's gonna come down to whether our opponent's got another boss. Seeing as they have none in the discard pile, they're gonna have it. I needed the boss's orders on this turn so that I could knock out the Crobat and be at only 2 prizes remaining. Then it would have been fine. Oh. Well then. Fair enough. We'll do it that way. We'll do it your way. Let's put up the Hooper while we think about what to play. Yeah, this seems like a good idea, right? There's like another line that we can take here, right? And now we just like grab the fighting energy? Yeah, let's do it this way. Now we've got 2 Pokemon that are good to go. And both of them can knock out the Crobat. So now Anime has to find a Marnie. And they can't knock out the Moltres. Or can they? 190. You're doing 160. So we live with 30 HP. So we should be able to keep it together in this game. Should be alright. Interesting matchup to have to play. I really like Ian Robb's list. Like, well, sometimes I really hate it. But I think that with Pokemon, that can happen no matter what, right? Sometimes a deck just doesn't work the way that it's supposed to. And it just looks dumb. So, alright, let's see. Let's see what my opponent can muster here. They need a Marnie. That's not going to be good enough to win. Because we've got the damage to knock out Crobat. Unless they bench another Pokemon and then play Collapse Stadium. Yeah. Raihan is pretty incredible. It's a good card. Yep. Well played. Score 1 for the Arceus. It's a good deck. It's a good deck. We managed to get there, and without the double turbo. We managed to get there. Let's have a look at it real quick. Ian Robb. Fantastic deck. There's a lot going on, too. You know? Very interesting. You got the Hooper to deal with Mew and Urshifu at the same time. Zapdos can do a number on Arceus. Medicham, I've not been able to make use of very often, but maybe I could be doing more to engineer that. I'm not sure. Anime, did you want a rematch? Did you want to run back? I got time for like one more game, I think. So let me know. Otherwise, if you're not feeling it, I'm happy to call it an evening, because I've achieved what I set out to achieve tonight, which was to run the theme decks. Yeah, you want one more? Do you want the same matchup? Same matchup or different? give you a moment. Whatever. Alright. I'll play one more. Playing this deck is sort of good practice for me to understand how strong it is, right? Also, I see that Ice Rider Calyrex is starting to come back into vogue as well. Like, some murmurings on Twitter. A few placements here and there. It looks interesting. So, I'd be willing to revisit the deck, because it is strong. It just kind of fell out of favor. Alright, we're gonna go first. Alright. We lead with the Arceus. Up against Whimsicott. Running the matchup back. Two mulligans, I'll take them. Much better open for us. Sobble. Quick Ball. Yep. We're just gonna set up our board as nicely as we can, because there's every chance that our opponent hits us with the Marnie. If they do, then that's fine, because we've managed to put out a lot of good choices here. Now, Crushing Hammer, if that did hit a heads, then we would need to try and get Moltres into play. That's alright. We can make it happen with Moltres. See if they can... what they do on this turn. Down for a game after this one. I think I'm going to call it an evening after this game. My partner's due home in about 20 minutes, so I think I might call it after this one. But I owe you a game after, when I stream next. Emerald, okay? You can hold me to that. I owe you a game. Thank you for racing against me in the Theme Deck Bingo as well. That was very fun. Alright. We're gonna go Arceus here. This is really annoying. We're gonna go Ultra Ball. These two. As much as I'd like to keep the air balloon, we need to bump the stadium to make this turn happen. This is going to be a really aggressive turn. Take the stadium. Starburst. And we need double turbo. Do I need Choice Belt? I do, because I'm missing 10 damage. Could also use Zigzagoon. This is a pretty brutal turn, like second turn from me. Pretty brutal. Although now I've got no cards remaining, so we'll see, I guess. We've got the Incense there to grab Switch if needed. So if the energy gets bumped off the Arceus, we can get rid of it. I don't think so. Goodbye. The spam. So annoying. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream concept Emerald. I think that we could do it once a week. We could do like once a week bingo. That would be fun. Or like once every couple of weeks, once a month. Anytime I'm feeling it, we can load up the bingo. All I need is a way to shuffle the... Well, I guess I've got the Photoshop file now, so that I can move the squares around as I need. So that should be... It should be easy to do now that I've put everything into a file. And I should be able to spin that up, like a new one up, fairly easily. Once a month? Yeah. Last, like, Friday of the month or something? That would be kind of fun. Anyway, we'll see. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge the viewers to try and get a better time than me. So what I think I need to do at the end of this game with anime is I'll record one more bit, if you like, to help introduce the concept. So ouch. Okay. So we're gonna do this, right? And we're gonna grab Inteleon. So I think I'm gonna grab Incense, and we'll grab Boss's Orders. Testing Energy. Do this. Pretty rough game for anime. Taking energy back. Tree Nova. It's a pretty hefty deficit, you know. Pretty rough. I should have used Scoop Up Net and grabbed the Inteleon back, so I could set up Palpad Boss's Orders for next turn. But never mind. We're sort of most of the way there. GG. It's yeah, that one's a rough one, huh? I just had like a ridiculous start anime in that one. Pretty crazy. Alright, so I'm going to record one more bit for the YouTube. I'm going to record one more bit. So, turn that one off. Scroll up. Turn this one on. Oh, I'm huge on the screen again. So, your screen, yeah, it was hard. That was, yeah, like, you just didn't get the cards that you needed at all. I got everything. I had Boss's Orders in that opening hand, so I was just able to go 1, 2, 3, pretty much. The only misplay I made was on the final, like, my last turn, I should use Scoop Up Net and evolved my other Sobble, so I could set up Inteleon for the turn following, so I could go Palpad and, like, Level Ball. So then I could evolve the other Sobble into a Drizzile and get the Boss's Orders that I put back with Palpad, but yeah. So it's interesting, like, how much you can tighten the screws on your gameplay and make it really effective. So, alright, so we're about to close stream. I'm going to record an intro for the bingo board portion of stream. So I'll start again. So like I did an intro before, but I'm going to do it again, and hopefully it'll be better this time. So, what's up, Whooper Gang? It's Vice here, and I'm coming at you with a bit of a different video. So, I got to thinking the other day, what if we could introduce... Actually, I'm going to change the music. I'm going to go to the start here, because it's a bit better. So, what's up, Whooper Gang? It's Vice here. I'm coming at you with a bit of a different video. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be playing Bingo in the Pokemon TCG Online, which is a bit of a different idea for how to play Pokemon cards. So let me just explain the concept. I've got a bingo board. There's 25 squares. Each of them has some task that you need to complete in the game. Things such as winning a game, hitting for weakness. It could be related to healing or having damage on your side of the board. Every time you achieve one of these things, you put a cross through the square, and then once you get a row of 5, either diagonally, vertically, or horizontally, you win. You call out bingo. So I've got a video coming up of me playing PTCGO Bingo, and it's timed. So what I invite you to do is to play along. See if you can beat my time. I'll put my finish time in the comments, so even if you're not watching, you'll see how quickly I was able to finish it. And then you can tell me if you were able to beat my time with the bingo board. So I've got the video coming up. I hope you enjoy the content, and if you liked it, leave a like on the video. So, and otherwise, if you enjoy different videos like this, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next live stream or video. So take care, goodbye, and enjoy. See ya. Alright, and that's gonna do it for me for stream as well. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Thank you for racing with me, Vector. That was a lot of fun. And thank you for everybody who tuned in. Anime, thanks for some games at the end there. Alex, always nice to see you. And Ty, I see you hanging about. Scott, you were here before. Thank you. Riot, VKP. Tora, it's always good to see you. Fusion. And I think we had like Greninja, we had Neptune. A few people call through. That was good. Yeah, GG's. Alright, I'm out of here. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.